Hello, my name is Helen Drakely. My husband Joe and I are here to show you some magic. Our theme is There's Magic in Reading. Joe?
Well, hey, hello everyone. Glad you're with us. You may be wondering what I'm holding in my hand. As Helen mentioned, the theme for the show. This is the very first magic book that I was ever given on my birthday. I can't even remember when it was. It could have been my 11th birthday. It's called Professional Magic Made Easy. The author is Bruce Elliott, and he is one of the greatest writers that you can imagine. And this book, I thought we'd start off by showing you one of the effects that's inside it. 2 toothpicks. Put them in the hands. You get right there? You can see this, they're locked in. Watch. It'll go right through. See that okay? It took a little while to learn that one. They say that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Y'all know who said that?
No.
I'll get to that in a moment or two. Watch. A simple set of sticks. For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Said by Isaac Newton, Sir Isaac Newton, I should say. But you know, magic's kind of interesting. Watch. Still works. You can even separate them. Check this out. Pretty cool, huh? I like that. One more time. Now that has nothing to do with the trick.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
Trust
it
me,
does.
not at all. It has nothing. Well, maybe it has a little bit to do with the trick. So let's take care of that right now. What do you say? Where's my little sharp item here? Cut through that there. Now we will separate the sticks as so. Let's see if we can just, with a little bit of magic, watch. Still works, Helen.
Still
What's
works.
really cool is this next part. Let me show you. Let's pull right here. Yeah. It's kind of neat. Down there. Pull here, it's the same thing. Check it out, watch. You like that? Helen, do not touch that stick up there, please do not.
Yes, can I touch it?
Yeah, go, just pull down.
Okay,
One,
1, 2, 3.
There you go. Check it out. Give her a hand.
Thank
Good
you
job,
very
you're
much.
still on the show, you know. All right.
There you go.
I'm going to be on the camera. I'm going to come back and show you something up closer.
Okay. All right. Well, we're glad you guys tuned in tonight and this afternoon, whenever you happen to be viewing this on YouTube. And it's really kind of worked out well. We do a mini Facebook Live, which is usually pretty short, and then we go right to the theme of the week. So this is our 4th week doing this, and we are so appreciative of your tuning into us, Joe.
You know, they say the hand is quicker than the eye. And it's in every magic book, right? Or I should say it's in every article that's written about a magician's performance. Most of them. So today I thought we'd show you something just a little bit interesting. This is a coin box. It's got several coins inside. Check it out. It's made of, I think, copper or whatever that is, brass. I'm going to cover that out. See this okay there, Helen? Good? Do I need to get any closer? You got it? We're good. A little bit closer here. Okay.
I tilted your camera to get a better angle.
Okay, good. And I've got 3 coins I want you to pay close attention to. I have a Kennedy half, Chinese coin, and a 20 centavo. Notice here, this one has a hole in it. Keep your eye on the coin there, right like that. Okay, so we'll see. Check this out. And the box we'll get to in just a moment here. But this is interesting. Let me show you. I'm going to place this right here with the coins. Kind of go. The hand being quicker than the eye. Watch. Just a toss. And that silver coin will go right back over. Once more. Okay? We'll slow it down even more this time. They say you can work them either way. So if I toss from this hand to that hand, 2 coins will jump over. 1, 2. Try one more. Watch. Now sometimes people think that I don't actually take the coin, so I'm going to place it right there. I'm going to take this lid and put it right there. Watch. It's going to squeeze, hit it,
Mm-hmm.
Move the lid. Check it out. 1, 2, 3. No bad trick. Fun trick. I tell them.
I'm clapping for your fans at home, and now I'm going to zoom back out so
There
we
you
can,
go.
we
Good,
can
good,
see your
good.
face again. I mean, here we go, Joe. Now you're
Perfect.
back again.
Perfect. Good.
Excellent. This was a gift to Joe. It's a very rare item, and it was given.
Magician by the name of Paul Siegel from Dallas, Texas. Paul and Caroline Siegel. And I'll tell you what, Paul was one of the most creative magicians I've ever had the opportunity to just talk with, brainstorm with. He was amazing. And he gave that as a gift under the condition that you never give it away. So Paul, you're up there, and so far, so good. I want to close this with the first gift that Helen gave me. Okay, Helen, I'm going to have you check this out. It's something that you'll see if you go to New York City. On the streets of New York City, you'll see magicians doing a similar effect.
Okay, Joe, I'm going to zoom back in.
Okay, right there. 3 cards. But this is a little bit different. Okay, you want me to back up a little? You good?
Yeah, I just don't want you to get your hands when they're going out of
This
screen.
is good right here?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay,
That's great.
3 cards. It's got a red
I
diamond.
see it.
Okay, I'll set that there. Second card there. And then it has a blue diamond. This is the card that's the important card that you want to follow.
Got
Okay?
it. Mm-hmm.
Find it, you win $1. Watch. The magician made a move. I thought, oh, hey, it's got to be on the bottom. He says, that's your guess? Yes. I owed him $1. Red diamond. And then I said, well, okay, 50-50. I'll try. He pushes this card forward. I don't want to do that. So I took the back one. I owed him $2. And I says, well, then it's got to be in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I owed him 3. I said, wait a minute. You made that blue diamond disappear or something. Magicians do things like that all the time, right? And he just showed the blue diamond. I owed him $4. And then, same thing, 3 cards. And I says, well, wait a minute here. What if he pushes this one forward again? I says, did you tell me all the cards are blue diamonds? He smiles with a grin. There's that one. There's this one. I owed him $6. I said, you got more than 3 cards. He goes, 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3. He says, I'll tell you what, I'll give you double or nothing if you could tell me blue or red. Which color do you think I selected? Helen?
Should I guess for the audience?
Did I take the blue or did I take the red? What do y'all think there at home?
I think he went with
Well, truthfully, I tried the blue. I did. I tried the blue, even though red's Helen's color. And the guy looked at me and goes, hey, you owe me $14. Well, what are you going to do?
No. Joe, should we tell them there's our beautiful dragon from John Miller's Magic Dragon store.
Man, did we miss. We had a lot of fun with John. Passed away several years ago. But boy, what some adventures we shared. A lot of our magic came from John, and we miss him.
And you love to read.
I love to read.
Joe's, you read all kinds of
Read
things.
a lot of magic books. This one here, in the one chapter, talks about a magician who I would never realize. I'll just read a little bit from it if I can find it here.
You've kept this book all these years
Kept
later.
this book all these years. The dust jacket is not on it anymore because as a young kid, you read through this thing. Let me just read you this thing. Chapter 5, it says, no magical inventor of the 20th century can hold a candle to the ingenuities that have poured from the cortex of Paul Curry. His great invention, which alone would have guaranteed him magical immortality, is one that Di Vernon has said is the only new card effect of the last 100 years. And that card effect truly was out of this world. Di Vernon was the name that would become very influential with me and my mentor, Peter Studebaker, back when I took that class. Helen, your turn.
Okay, great. We're going to change spots here. And but this show is called There's Magic in Reading. I love to read. We grew up reading. My sisters and I would go to the library with our mom, and we would bring out, 5 sacks of books. And some lady got upset one time, and the librarian said, this young lady, this family, they read these books, they bring them back every week, and they take excellent care of the books. But in magic and reading, you can read a book, you can read an ebook, you can read an email, you can learn how to cook, you can also read a text, you could discover a hobby, as Joe did many years ago, almost 50 some odd years ago now. You can learn about history, the arts, science, the ocean. You can read a storybook. You can read a how-to book. You can learn about astronomy. You can learn about the stars. You can also learn how to read so that when you get notes in the mail, or you send a note in the mail to somebody, that they can read it. It's very important. It can't be undermined, the importance of reading and learning how to read. So there's a note we got in the mail. Do you know what's been going on? It's been, I think, about 5 or 6 weeks now that kind of really directly affected maybe Dallas-Fort Worth area. And so it affected Joe and I also, right? It affected Joe and I in our business. We lost a lot of shows. That's obvious. Anybody in entertainment, I think concerts are being canceled throughout the rest of the year and all. But here is a note we got in the mail. And it was, Joe and Helen, we appreciate everything that you do for so many. This is to help you bridge any gaps in this difficult time. Sent to us by a friend, and they enclosed a check. Because they know what we all are doing out there is we're looking out for each other. Can you bring somebody soup? Can you send them a note? Can you buy some groceries for them while you're out? Can you just call them on the phone? If you're financially inclined, can you send them a check? Can you send them a gift card? Can you order them a pizza? But the magic in reading is reading communication. And reading is a very important part of our communication out there. So that's why we like to say, please read. Please let somebody read to you. Maybe have a family night where you're just reading. And I'm going to go up here and pick up a book from inside this top hat. And this is a book called Inside the Top Hat. And it's a book that Joe and I wrote. And it's called Inside the Top Hat. We started out to show the world magic. What we discovered was the magic that the world showed us. And it's about our life. And on the back it says very simply, for professional entertainers, Joe and Helen Drakely, stage doors lead to the richest of places and the poorest. Their thresholds reveal joy, sorrow, laughter, life, and of course, magic. Helen has often said, I wish people could see the world through our eyes. Through disappearing inside the top hat, you can. And we wrote this book and self-published it on Kindle. And then Joe also wrote a book on fitness. It's on Kindle, available through Amazon. And then the third book he put out there about a year ago now, maybe, and it's called Second Chances. And it's about his prior career as an executive recruiter. So you can read, you can write, you can communicate. And you know, in these times of saying to your parents or you guys saying to each other, you know what, I'm bored. Because we all can get bored easily. Sometimes we get bored most when we're nervous, you know, but if you're calm, maybe you're not so bored. But before I go to my last thing that we're going to do, here's a book called Lost in the Woods. And my mom lived in Michigan after I moved down here, and families all over the place. But this was a photographer there in their small town. And he loved deers and raccoons. And this book is just, not just with words, but you know, books also have pictures. And in those pictures tell stories. So find yourself a book. You know, go to the library online, right? With your e-card. You know, go online. And just remember this. Let's get things popping. Let's get things going in your houses, okay? And by popping, maybe we can just kind of like reach inside. And here is some popcorn, a delicious popcorn treat that we're going to give away to somebody, to one of our viewers again tonight.
Get that in there.
And
I didn't see that over there.
I am not a magician,
No,
I'm
it's
a
a magician.
magician's wife.
You're stealing my act.
But this is from Yo Pop Gift Baskets on Midway Road in Dallas. And they gave us this tonight. I told them what we were doing. And they're an entrepreneur, pure and pure, through and through. She's been in business, I'm not certain, Linda, if it's 30 years or so, and does gift baskets. So if you want to support a local entrepreneur, please give them a shout. And Mother's Day's coming up, graduation's coming up. I know that these are ceremonies where we can't get together necessarily and see the people we want to see, but we can send them a card, send them a note, maybe send them a gift. So with that, thank you so much. You guys are terrific. We appreciate you tuning in to us. Have a great week. Bye-bye.